Now, British Columbian Plateau again is heavily forested, though mining has been done, and copper, gold, and coal is also found over here. Again, majorly, if you see, gold is found almost in most of the places, of the important places. That is why, as I told you, gold mining was on a very extensive scale in these regions. So you have forest cover, you have copper, gold, and coal. If you move a little further south, you have the Columbian Plateau or the Columbia Plateau. Now, it is again, there's a very important river that is flowing on this plateau. That is the Columbian River. Again, it is causing erosion also. Wheat cultivation is on a large scale. Now, there's a very important dam that is along the Columbian Plateau on the Columbian River. That is the Grand Coulee Dam. Please understand, Grand Coulee Dam is not the largest dam with respect to size, but it is a very important dam with respect to the production of electricity that it does. It is one of the top with respect to the production of electricity. Please remember that. That is why Grand Coulee Dam you should be well aware of, which is located on the Columbian River. Columbian River is basically crossing the Columbian Plateau. You move further south, you have the Colorado Plateau over here. Now, Colorado Plateau is again a very important region. Why? Because you know that a Colorado River is flowing there, and then a very important geographical feature or an erosional feature, that is the Grand Canyon that is present here. So if you want to visit the Grand Canyon, you're going to basically visit the Colorado Plateau, and you will be seeing how Colorado River is cutting across those various plateau and how the features are being formed. So Grand Canyon is present here, Colorado River. Again, over here, important thing is copper, uranium, and coal is also found here. Copper, uranium, and coal is also found here. That is why it becomes really, very, very important. So these are the regions which are present. These are the plateaus on the western side. Now, if you come to the eastern side, you'll be seeing again over here also you have the Mexican Plateau. Now, between the eastern and the western Sierra Madre, you have the Mexican Plateau. Now, this is a high plateau, that means the height is relatively higher. Densely populated region. Along with it, agriculture is practiced around the surrounding region, and silver is also found here. So this is again important characteristics. You have the Ozark Plateau, which is basically on the western side of the Appalachian Mountains. It is a very ancient plateau. It is heavily eroded, but there are lead and zinc as minerals or important minerals are basically found here. If I move further south, please understand there are a lot of interpretations. Sometimes certain books mention the Laurentian Plateau as equivalent to Canadian Shield, right? Some say Canadian Shield / Laurentian Plateau. Certain books have mentioned that. But certain books like NCRT have mentioned that Laurentian Plateau is a part of the Canadian Shield as a whole. So I am using that classification. So Laurentian Plateau is over here. It is a pre-Cambrian, again, structure. Nickel, iron, uranium, and gold are found here. Now these are the most important, or almost on an extensive scale, we have covered almost all the plateaus that are present here. And this is what is required by you for the civil services. Note it down. You can pause the video and note this down. Again, very, very important. Please, I am reminding you one more thing. If you are neglecting the lecture and just waiting from where you can get this PDF and just draw it, I'm telling you, you will be missing on such important things which you can only understand when you're watching the lecture. This is a very big problem that the students face. I'm telling you again. Had simply getting the PDF been responsible for you qualifying civil services, and that is not correct. That is why we always say, at least if whatever the video duration is, 40 minutes, 35 minutes, watch the video. Then try to note it down by seeing that. Obviously, you will get the PDF also, but watch the lecture completely. That is again very important. Having done the major plateaus, let's move ahead. We will consider the major rivers now. See, again, the rivers become important. This river over here, again, please understand, this river is known as the Mackenzie River. This is the longest in Canada.